Before dawn on November 20th, 1943, the vast U.S. amphibious fleet approached Betio Island in the Tarawa Atoll, preparing for one of the Pacific War's most brutal assaults. As the sun rose, naval guns thundered against the heavily fortified Japanese positions, sending plumes of sand and smoke high above the tiny island. When the bombardment lifted, Japanese defenders emerged from reinforced bunkers, unshaken and ready for the American landing. The first wave of U.S. Marines attempted to ride amphibious tractors toward the beach, but unexpectedly low tides forced many landing craft to halt on the reef. Under relentless machine gun fire, Marines leapt into chest-deep water and began the deadly wade across the lagoon. As they advanced, Japanese positions erupted with mortar, heavy machine guns, and sniper fire that tore into the exposed Marines. Survivors who reached the beach found themselves pinned behind a narrow sand ridge, unable to move forward under intense crossfire. Amphibious tractors fought inland, overrunning defensive pits and delivering Marines directly into the Japanese trench networks. Throughout the day, close-quarters fighting erupted among shattered palm trees, burning wrecks, and maze-like bunkers. By afternoon, U.S. engineers used explosives to breach pillboxes, sending shockwaves through the Japanese defensive lines. As night fell, both sides endured sporadic attacks, with the island illuminated by burning fuel dumps and tracer fire cutting across the darkness. At dawn on the second day, coordinated assaults by infantry, tanks, and flamethrower teams pressed deeper into the Japanese stronghold. Enforced Sherman tanks crawled over the blasted terrain, firing point-blank into reinforced bunkers that had survived the naval bombardment. Determined defenders launched banzai attacks, screaming through the smoke as Marines gunned them down in desperate close combat. By the third day, surviving Japanese troops made their final stand around the command center at the island's west end. Marines stormed the last strongholds with grenades, flamethrowers, and tank fire, breaking the defenders after hours of brutal fighting. When silence finally fell over Betio, fewer than 20 Japanese soldiers remained alive out of more than 4,500. The U.S. Marines, victorious but devastated, counted nearly 3,000 casualties in just 76 hours of battle. As the stars and stripes rose above the ruins, commanders realized Tarawa's lessons would reshape all future Pacific Island assaults. The battle ended not only in American victory, but in a harsh awakening to the deadly cost of amphibious warfare in the Pacific.